Holy crap, tubers. Hi, how are you? How have you been? It's Megan here, believe it or not, with an episode. Thank you for coming back to me and joining me for an updates episode of Recovery Crafting. It has been a hot minute since I have seen you guys. Actually, it's been a month since I have recorded a video, and I am here to, we're not going to be crafting today, but just because I feel like I have been so inconsistent with you guys, I wanted to give you an update as to what I've been doing, why I haven't been here, what's been going on in my life, and just give you some insight as to what's been going on so that you know why I haven't been around and so that you know what's coming for the future. So I'm going to jump right into it with first thing is first. I even have notes for today on the back of a credit card statement. I have notes just because there's some things I want to get out. First of all, obviously you noticed there was no intro. I'm sure, I know that one of my coworkers will be completely fine with that. Thanks, Ed. I have no intro right now because I have a new phone. My old phone that I was using to do recording stopped charging. I believe I got it wet in the middle of a storm when I ran out to go take the trash out and forgot it was in my pocket, and since then it had stopped taking a charge. So I have no intro video because it's originally on the old phone and I haven't had a chance to just transfer it over to this phone. I might end up just scrapping it and do something different. Who knows? We'll see. Obviously I'm just coming back after a month hiatus, so I'm reviewing some things. So because of that, this phone has a much more high-powered camera and a whole crap load of memory, which is fantastic. It's exactly what I needed, so it was a blessing in disguise. I'm still getting used to some of the settings on the camera, so even though I have every light on in my house, I think because this window is behind me, I still look red as hell. I am not really this color. I am just kind of redded out. Although, I mean, the color's pretty true. Every that light that's in here is an orange tone, is a warm orange toned light. That's probably why I'm looking like this. So cool. But you're still not going to see me with face makeup on, or face makeup. It's pretty much all face makeup. But anyway, you're not going to see me with that kind of crap on my face because I'm here to craft and talk to you guys and hang out and crafting. If I'm sitting at home in my own room, in my jammies or comfy clothes deciding to craft, there's no reason for me to have makeup on my face. Just like you don't need to have makeup on your face to do something that makes you happy. The other thing is, which you will probably notice a lot of, is that the camera is now in a completely different position on this phone when I have it on the tripod. So it's still, even in my Zoom meetings, it's taking me forever to remember where the hell the camera is. And I keep looking, I just space out. So bear with me while I get used to the fact that the camera is no longer where it used to be. So first thing I want to get out of the way, other than the new phone, is I want to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers, Katie. Katie is the daughter of one of my clients from work, or he was a client from one of my accounts at work, and he has retired, and he came in to visit, and Katie, I didn't even know was a subscriber of my channel, had given me, and again, forgive me that I haven't been here for so long, she sent over an awesome note, a very sweet note, with instructions on how to make the ear savers, the crochet ear savers for the masks, and she sent me a couple of the ear savers that she has made. So, and I gotta say, Katie, you said that in your, you said in the note that you're new to crocheting, which just absolutely amazes me because your stitching is so tight and so consistent and it doesn't buckle. You're doing an amazing job. Yes, I do crochet. And I'll be honest with you, I have crocheted for a little while and I still have tension problems that you don't have. So I just want to, congratulations if this is a new craft for you. Keep going with it because you have an awesome knack for it. Your work is really, really awesome. So thank you. I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you continue to enjoy my videos. And please tell your dad, if he's not watching with you, that I said hi and that I miss him, and I hope he's able to come in soon. So there's that. Then, okay, one of the biggest things that's been keeping me away from making videos right now, outside the fact that it is an apocalypse and I do work a full-time job, and I have been trying to get in some overtime, not as much as I want to, and I'm just genuinely tired after all of that. And that when I have my days off, which are the days that I usually film these videos, I've been spending a lot of days doing not a whole lot. I have, I catch up on rest that I didn't get during the week. People have been getting consistently and steadily more nasty and demanding, which is a very sad sight to see. So emotionally, I end up drained at the end of the week too. So that's part of it. But the other part of it is that I am still planning on getting married in October. So I am working on planning a wedding. I am in the ready final stages of planning a wedding during the apocalypse, which is, I've never planned a wedding before, so I really have nothing to compare it to, but I would assume it's pretty crap. It's very hard to get in, or to have vendors be able to, basically to lock anybody in. They're unable to give you really a final answer. I'm still waiting to try to get a quote from my caterer, who said that they have me penciled in and that they'll totally work with me to figure something out, no matter what the regulations might be on that restaurant. But when I keep asking them for a quote, like just so that I can plan monetarily, I'm having a problem with English today. Just so that I can plan for how much I'm going to need to spend on the food, I never hear back from them. So hopefully, because things are starting to open up in my state a little bit more. In fact, I went to my local coffee shop to get my tea today, and it was the first time that the inside of the coffee shop was actually open since April, I think. So things are starting to open back up, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get more responses, and finally be able to lock down some of those important details that I need. But I even said my wedding is going to be in October, even if it's going to be via a Zoom chat. So either way, I'm getting freaking married. He and I have been together for 11 years. So it's happening because I picked an awesome date, and I'm not losing out on that. So, that's been a big part of it. I've been trying to, doing a lot of ordering online for clothes, and trying to set up a honeymoon registry, which I still don't understand. And just getting all those details fixed, and, I've got to start working on invitations. We're coming up on July, and I've got to get them out, and, understanding that I have to narrow down my guest list, because I don't know how many, some people aren't going to be able to come or feel comfortable being in groups of people still in October, and I don't blame them. And other people might not be able to travel, or, my venue might have regulations, so it's a stressful thing. My dress is in the shop, though, with the seamstress, and I am paying like triple what the dress cost to get it to fit. So yeah, it's things like that, so that when I do have time off, I am spending a lot of time working on those details for my wedding. So something else that's pulled me away from videos. And one of the other things that's been keeping me, I keep checking my notes, one of the other things that's been keeping me away is that, I've talked on here before about having my jewelry business on the side. That is what I do for supplemental income. It is my main mode of crafting for helping to keep me sober and in recovery, is I make wire wrapped and chainmail jewelry and accessories and some hand painted things. But jewelry and accessories for the most part. By the way, I'm just gonna say, one of my friends sent me a link on Facebook for festival glasses, which I didn't know were a thing, but they're a thing. And these ones are almost finished. I just have a little bit more detailing and some cleaning up to do. But yes, these are fun new things that I will have up on the Etsy eventually, and hopefully I will have them. If the show that I'm supposed to do in November, which is huge, is still open, then these will be available there. So I'm really excited, and I'm channeling my inner Elton John whenever I wear these. So these are new things that I'm working on. But I've been doing a lot of online work and like quarter auctions and online vendor fairs and stuff like that in order to try to keep the income coming in from that business. And so because I haven't been able to go out and do live shows, it's been taking a whole lot more time as far as posting, keeping my social media updated and posting updates and sending auction items or, mailing auction items, finishing them because I'm doing custom work. I'm doing custom work for one of my mother's friends out in Arizona. So I'm focusing on that to try to keep that money coming in because I need that supplemental income right now since I'm not able to do the live shows and fairs like I would be during this summer season. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. One of the really cool things about this though, and that I've been able to keep crafting and working on my business, is that I finally, for the first time since I started this business, I have all of my own jewelry displays for when the fairs start back up. Since I started doing live shows, I have been borrowing a couple of display pieces, some earring racks and a wooden display, and I've had those things for well over a year that I've been borrowing from a friend. So I have now, because of this because of these auctions that I've been doing throughout the COVID outbreak, I've brought in enough money that I've been able to buy my own items so that I can finally return those things to their rightful owner and use my own displays. And that is a big business thumbs up. It's something small, but I focus on those little things. There's good things coming out of this. I have a couple of new big fans and people who are supporting me a lot. And I can't do this, the heart thing. I'm bad at it, but I love you guys. Everybody who's been supportive of my small business. And Morningstar Metals is my business. Shameless plug. Please go take a look on Etsy, morningstarmetals.etsy.com. That's MOURNINGSTAR Metals. And I also have a Facebook page and an Instagram for updates. But and I think I link my Etsy down below in the videos too when I post them here. I do. I know I do. And I also, for this page, please, if you guys don't follow the Facebook group, please go to Facebook and look up Recovery Crafting. And I have a Facebook group so that all of the people who subscribe over here can meet up on Facebook and also share their work that they've been working on and maybe inspire others with their craftiness and what's been helping keep them sane during all of this madness. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, speaking of recovery, I have just celebrated, back on June 15th, I celebrated 3 years of a completely substance-free life other than caffeine and nicotine. But I have been alcohol and drug-free for 3 years, which 3 years ago, I never thought it was possible. 3 years ago, I was just waiting to not wake up. So it's amazing that I am still here and that I am kicking and that I am doing awesome things. And I want to give a shout out to anybody who might be or who just celebrated any sort of milestone in your recovery, whatever your recovery happens to be. If you've celebrated an anniversary of sobriety, whether it be from drugs or alcohol, if you are in physical therapy of some kind and you've reached a milestone or you achieved a new goal, if you have trouble, let's say walking, and you were able to walk a longer distance than you have since this started, fantastic. I know it's especially hard for people right now, who have physical ailments that they're trying to recover from, when you're not able to go out and get that exercise, and you got to try to be creative and find new ways to tackle those, to tackle the words, find new ways to reach your goals, basically. If you can't go out to, if your physical therapist isn't open and you're having to do things from home, and you gotta, get creative on maybe using things around your house as weights, or, or finding, like, using stairs in your own home to walk up and down, or, but just everybody is doing their part to try to keep going, keep moving forward, taking those baby steps, and all it has to be right now is baby steps. The world will start to try to go back to the way that it was. It will never be the same, I don't think. But I think we have learned a lot about ourselves and a lot about our capacity for change throughout all of this. And we've learned a lot about ourselves. We've had to turn around and focus back on inside the home. And maybe we've been ignoring that for a while. I love coming home. This is a home that, 3 years ago I didn't have, and now I've got it, and it's filled with my own furniture, and I've got money in the bank, and I am living a comfortable lifestyle, and there's a lot of things to be grateful for. Even though it feels like the world is going to, there's still, if you can find a way to take stock and look at all of it, there is definitely stuff to be grateful for, I promise. So yes, to anybody who has reached a milestone in your recovery, like I said, drugs, alcohol, if it's if you're struggling with mental health and you have been able to, if it's an anxiety disorder and you've been able to maybe reach out to somebody that you've been scared to reach out to, or make that phone call that was too uncomfortable to make, or go to that appointment that you didn't think you could go to. Those things, those small little goals, let's learn to take stock of those and celebrate them. Celebrate those little goals. I am celebrating the fact that I am here right now making this video for you guys, because there's so much going on in my world right now. But I felt really, every time I didn't make a video, every week I didn't post, I felt really bad, because part of what's great about this mode of communication is that sometimes you guys get to rely on me too. If you look forward to watching my videos, or look forward to hearing what message I might have to bring each week. And I am trying to revamp a little bit. Obviously, when I started this channel, and it's not very old, I've only been doing it for like 6 months, it's still an infant channel, and I'm still learning about how I want this to develop. I'm still making changes, and I have constant ideas as to where I want this to go, and what is the message that I'm trying to get across, and the format that I would like to put this in. So you guys might see some changes coming up. I would like to do some shorter update vlog type of videos, as well as the longer crafting videos. So I'm going to try to find a way to schedule those things properly, so that I can be more consistent for you guys. And that's what's really important to me. I did have to take the time off because I kept saying to myself, I am just so busy, something's got to give. And I had to remind myself that I'm not here doing this as a job. I'm here doing this because it's something that I enjoy. And I didn't want to make a video if I wasn't going to enjoy making the video, because you guys would feel that from me. And I don't want you guys to feel that, oh, she's just doing it because she has to. And that's not what this is for me. I needed to get my head back on straight. I also, maybe I'll do a video. It could be funny, or it could be an absolutely miserable cow. I am getting my wisdom teeth plus a couple of molars extracted. When I was drinking, I completely was, the word never even left my mouth. So I had a lot of work that needed to be done with my teeth, and I am getting those out on July 9th. So that's coming up. And while I'm nervous, I've been going through so much pain with some of these teeth. As a matter of fact, I had a couple of days off for my birthday, and which was right around the time of my 3-year anniversary. And when that happened, I had an extra couple of days off of work, and I was a beast, in so much pain. I even went to work one day and people just like didn't want to even talk to me. I was so nasty because I hurt so bad. So I am, while I'm scared because I've never been under anesthesia, I also, that pain made me very aware that just get them out of my head. Like that, the pain helped ease the fear of what's coming. Because at this point, if that's gonna happen again, I would rather go through 3 to 4 days of healing time and sleeping with headache PM medicine, and sleep the pain away, knowing that it's gonna go away, as opposed to knowing that agony with the migraines and the teeth could come up at any point in time in my future. I want nothing to do with that. Get them out. Take them. Do what you will with them. Just remove them from my face. And yeah, I think those are my updates. It's been a 21-minute video so far, a 21-minute update video where I didn't get any crafting done, but I did show you some cool crafting. And I am, like I said, I'm working on trying to set up a schedule of how I'm going to present different crafts. I think some things are going to be done in stages so that I can make them kind of shorter videos so that I don't feel like I have to try to get everything done at once. And plus this phone, what's really cool is that I can start filming things in smaller segments so I don't feel like I have to get everything done at once and then edit them through later because I have the storage capacity to do that. So yeah, I'm working on it. And I apologize for not being here for you guys for a month, and I miss you all, and I hope that everybody's safe and staying well. I am still trying to get to 50 subscribers. I have not changed that. If I get to 50 subscribers, and the dollar store today, I went over to the dollar store and their whole craft section was like completely revamped. Let me tell you, they had crochet hooks, they had wood carving kits, and like the tools for wood carving. They had they had some different beads, some glow-in-the-dark beads. They had different canvases. They had modeling clay. The only thing is that I didn't know if it was modeling clay that air dried or baked dried. So like there's no instructions on the stuff. It's just like craft corner. That's just a label. So I mean, it's all generic. You know what you're getting. It's generic. It's $1. But there was a whole crap ton more stuff that they had there. So yeah, I don't know if maybe it's just my dollar store, but that's fine, because so always keep checking the dollar store because their inventory does change. And I had an amazing time there this morning digging through all of their new goodies. I did buy myself some new stuff. So I'm working on amassing an awesome, pretty awesome, guys, dollar store craft along kit or crafting kit so that you can do some of the crafts that you've seen here on this channel or your own crafts, and then you can share them over on the Facebook page. So if I get to 50 subscribers, I'm planning on giving away this box of crafting cornucopia goodness. Please subscribe. But I'll do the thing anyway. Please like, share, subscribe, press all the buttons, do all the things. I love you all so much. Still wasn't looking at the camera just then. It's over here now. I love you guys, and I miss you all, and I promise I will try to be more consistent. I will try to keep you updated while I'm working towards that consistency as to what the plan is. And tubers, please stay safe, and leave some comments, leave some love, because I need you all in my life. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next week. And if I don't, then I definitely will at least do some sort of wisdom tooth update fun for you guys. I promise. That, okay, as a YouTube promise, that I will do. I will find some way to make some sort of stupid video of me. It will probably not be just after anesthesia, because I don't trust myself. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I love you all. Have a great week.